Just gotta get it mixed up, you know, make sure all the flavors are there.
This is me attempting to clean poop out of a fully loaded porta potty. Never in a million years did I expect to be doing this job, but an idea, 2 phone calls, and a personal challenge got me sucked into this stinky situation. Here's the story of how I got way more than I bargained for. Everyone has their first dream job as a kid. My editor Simons was growing up to be a garbage man. We both remember rushing to our windows as kids to see the massive truck roll by and pick up the trash. But to be honest, I kind of take it for granted as an adult. Without garbage workers, everyday life would become a disaster very quickly. So I wanted to know what life is like for a garbage man. Good thing I knew the perfect family. Aaron and Andy Schweinsberg come from a generational garbage family in the Chicagoland area. Their dad started the company back in the day, and all the brothers picked up the family trade. So I gave them a call. Not only would they let me in on their garbage operation, they recently started a porta potty company called Louie's Thrones. Over the course of 2 days, I was put to the test.
Just waft it in.
Yeah, get the aromas.
How would I fare against the sights and smells? What's the business model of human waste? And most importantly, do I have what it takes to become a certified porta potty technician? So, sorry, Simon, we won't be driving through the neighborhood picking up trash bins. We're going to be sucking out porta potties instead. After meeting Andy bright and early, he sent us out on our first mission of the day. Team up with his driver Jose for some of the day's garbage jobs.
We got Tom up in the truck up there, about to go dump our first load. I'm following behind. Should be a fun day.
I had never actually been to a transfer station, but I was strictly warned to stay very close to the truck.
It's dangerous. Guys get killed a lot in landfills. They get run over. The big loader, you know, that guy, he doesn't have a 360 view. He's constantly turning, and for whatever reason, turn one way, and you're standing right there. Guys get killed. They get killed like that.
First thing we do, we untarp it, then we raise it, and bring our box back to the end of the truck. So when we open it up, it all falls out.
Yeah, I'm sure this smells great in the summer.
Yeah. Well, this is nothing. Just wait until like midday, it all gets full.
All good?
That's it.
Sweet. Okay, so what's the next move here?
We're gonna go do a compactor at a factory down here in Crystal Lake.
Okay. What's the like nastiest thing you've encountered?
Probably just when it's raining and everything is all wet. And as soon as you open the door, it's just gonna splash back at you.
Have you gotten soaked before?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Ah.
This on Friday when it was pouring, I was all wet. But we were still out there. We had to get these boxes done.
Ugh.
Then we arrived at our next stop, an air filter factory. Jose squared it up, and the truck did the rest.
It's good.
How's your first mission working?
First trip to the dump. There's a lot of trash, and there's a lot going on in there. So I think our first drop off was 3.5 tons. So he's just disconnecting it from that side, and then we're gonna be picking it up. Yeah, this guy can drive, I'll tell you that. It would have taken me at least 8 tries to back into that properly.
At this moment, and honestly for most of the day, I felt like a kid at a Touch a Truck event. These trucks were monsters. And it turns out that pure love of big machines really inspired Andy to get started in the first place.
I like heavy equipment. I really like dozers and trucks and stuff. And that was a big attraction to me. For my kids, it's big tractor. Like we can move all this dirt, or this big roll-off truck and pick up this giant dumpster. My oldest wants to work with me, and I'm like, well, prayerfully discern that. Maybe you're calling something else. You know, he could be a, be a doctor or, be a priest, who knows?
And just like that, we were headed back to the transfer station. And as Jose promised, it was really starting to fill up.
Stay on this side.
Okay.
Sometimes this door tends to just swing open.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's a nice smell.
As a newcomer to the trash game, I learned that cranes pick up the trash to transfer to another truck that would eventually be headed for the dump.
That's it.
Sweet.
There's days where it's super busy and the garbage is basically like halfway out here. And sometimes we come in and there's a wait, so you have to wait out here until all the trucks come in and out.
That's probably really annoying.
After finishing up with Jose, Simon had some interesting news for me. See, I had driven up to Chicago from Indianapolis in my car, and she's lived a good life and is known to be a bit temperamental. So I chalked up Simon's first comment to it's normal hijinks.
Is your car supposed to shake sometimes?
Is it shaking?
Yeah.
Oh, like on the road? Or just like
start vibrating.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I came up to a stoplight and then it started like.
Oh. That's not good. Maybe I'm just used to that.
Check engine light flashing.
Oh, is it flashing?
Yeah, it went off now.
It was this moment I knew I was in some trouble. When we got back to the shop, Andy put me to work sanding and welding some old roll-off trash bins when Simon hinted to him that something was off with my car.
I'm gonna go over and grab a spanner. My brother's got one like down the street.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get, I think I started the car. You lost the coil patch. So just plug in, make sure it's the right, I can get even longer.
Wait, what happened?
A coil patch.
What does that mean?
It's like your coil patch for each cylinder, and this will make the spark plug spark.
Okay.
And they go bad, and one of the spark plugs starts sparking. And so it sounds like it's got a miss, right?
Sweet.
I figured Andy would scan my car and recommend a shop, so I got back to work. While I was welding, Simon tapped me on the shoulder and told me to come look at my car. It turns out Andy had run to a part shop, bought the part, and fully fixed my engine without saying a word to me.
I mean, if you worked on cars all days, if you heard a certain noise, you're like, oh yeah. I aspire to have that level of knowledge. What a legend.
This is the kind of guy we were dealing with.
Basically, this sums up to do everything for the glory of God. Everything. Whether you're getting coffee, putting fuel on a truck, making a delivery, everything's got to be for the glory of God. So I'm trying to integrate that into my life. There's some pride, which I don't like because it sneaks up on you. Like, I figured it out. I liked it. I did it. And it's like, no. God does it. Just relax there, pal. So like that definitely gets in the way. And God checks me pretty quick too. Because as soon as I think I'm doing a good job, something bad happens. So I always got to make, don't get too proud of yourself there, guy.
Pays to be in a shop when your car breaks down.
The next morning, we moved over to Aaron's yard for a day working on some porta potties.
All right, Tom, how are you feeling?
I feel good. I'm not kidding. I actually had to go to the bathroom immediately when I arrived here.
Did you use a porta potty?
No, I didn't use a porta potty, but my diet this morning, very blue collar, a white Monster and a protein bar. So that went right through me. I don't want to be graphic. Listen, we're doing porta potties.
Things are about to
I was
get
gonna
a
say.
lot more graphic than that.
For a dirty business, the company sure had a regal name. I figured there had to be a story behind that.
My mom came up with it. It's King Louis from France, I believe, had the first bathrooms in his castle. The name just stuck.
I think it's because King Louis has the first castle with bathrooms in it. First castle with bathrooms. Oh,
First
dude,
castle.
Look at this. Come on now. Cheers. I knew it. Dude, as soon as I got this, I was like, I'm having a blue collar breakfast.
Blue collar breakfast.
A protein bar and a white Monster. That's how to do it. Listen.
You gotta have either a Zin or a,
Yeah.
or a Marlboro Red too.
Before we headed out to do the actual work, it struck me. I had never even considered how waste gets taken out of a porta potty. I mean, I've used plenty in my life, but it was really interesting to see what went into it mechanically and how the job gets done.
In order to do their job, they need water, the blue chemical, toilet paper, and cleaning supplies. We're still running salt water or brine for the wintertime so it doesn't freeze.
And you said the blue chemical. What is the blue chemical?
So the blue chemical is a mixture of deodorizer, usually formaldehyde. We don't use formaldehyde deodorizer. We use another product. I don't have the name off the top of my head, but it's non-toxic compared to formaldehyde, which is very toxic. Blue dye to like cover the waste, and just like a scent additive. So we have scented cherry smell. This is all homemade. My dad made this, so it's
nice.
It pumps the water right into the truck. So I hooked it up to the valve right here. This is the bucket fill, they call it.
Okay.
It's hooked up into there, and then our sight glasses here indicate how full we are. So.
Okay.
And then typically, if the truck's loaded with waste, there's sight glasses in the front of the tank. We're empty right now, so but you would hook it up to the trailer here, and the trailer pulls it from the truck.
Pull the waste. Okay. So the blue chemical, where is that in this? This
is just fresh water. So
Okay.
the blue chemical is in a separate container. So we have these jugs.
Oh, okay. So this is where you would suck the waste into.
This is a waste tank.
Waste
So
tank. Okay.
This is a 600-gallon waste, 300-gallon water. So we have hand sanitizer too. With every unit we deliver, we put hand sanitizer in them. We have these discs to put in the units to make them. This is like a floral scent to like even mask the smell even more. That way, it's all about the customer experience, really.
Now that we were all loaded up, it was time to go to our first job. Aaron said this one in particular was always dirty. It was set up outside a construction site for the workers to use while they were working on the bathrooms.
Now that's a setup.
POV.
You need to get the meta glasses.
I do not want this to fall out. Although that would be electric.
All right. So when we get to a stop, I always just take a peek at it, make sure to see what we got going on.
Just waft it in.
Yeah, get
Okay.
the aromas.
Yep. Okay. Yep. That is poop indeed.
We're gonna grab our grabber and then just pick up all those toilet paper rolls.
Yep.
That's off the ground and stuff. Try to get as much.
You want me to throw it in here?
No, you can just throw it in that bucket that's on the truck there.
Sounds good.
And then we'll get the we call it the wand.
Yeah. Talk to me.
So let me get the truck running.
Okay.
So the trick is to have the hose all the way out, or else it might get clogged, and then we have a problem on our hand.
Okay.
And then this thing turns into a rocket. So you want me to show you how to do it first?
Yeah.
Tricks and techniques.
Yeah.
So what I do first is kind of like mix it up as like a big soup.
There you go. Okay. Soup it.
So just kind of just punch it through.
Very nice. Okay.
Just gotta get it mixed up, make sure all the flavors are there.
Oh yeah, baby.
And then just give that thing open and just kind of just drop it in and out. You just push it forward like that.
To have it suck?
Just to have it suck.
Okay.
So I'll let you at it.
Thank you. This is what I've been waiting for.
If the audio is not clear enough for you, yes, it was indeed disgusting.
All right. How we do?
Are we empty?
I think we're empty.
Oh yeah, we're beautiful there. So what I do before I take it out is just open up that valve, let the line clear, that way nothing's gonna drip.
Okay.
And just pull it out just like that while it's still sucking.
Okay.
And then keep it pointed upwards.
Upwards?
Yep, that way nothing drips out.
Okay.
And then we'll put it back into the truck.
Okay.
So
Keep the valve open?
Yep, put the valve open.
Okay. Truck.
So it's just the end goes into that tube right there.
Yeah.
Just poke it in. There you go. That's it. That's the best way to suck out a porta potty. Only way, actually.
After getting my first taste of cleaning out porta potties, it hit me. Aaron has probably cleaned out thousands of porta potties, and he has some stories most people wouldn't believe.
I found a whole plate in a porta potty with a rack of ribs already eaten in it. That was interesting. On a construction site, so those things are not well maintained. We did that Harry Potter event, a lot of wands and costumes in the porta potty. There was a construction site where the guy took off his whole, from the waist down, everything was in the porta potty. So his pants, underwear, socks. That guy was struggling that day, I think. I felt bad for him.
Okay, so this job has increased or decreased your faith in humanity?
I would say decreased almost. It depends on the day. It depends on the day. So every porta potty gets about 5 gallons of water. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it does a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have you take this chemical and pour probably about an ounce in there. So probably that much. Perfect. And then we'll take our bucket of water and just pour it on in.
Okay. There we go.
Next is the cleaning part. So we get our microfiber towels. And I take, this is just rubbing alcohol. And I just kind of all over the place, on the floor a little bit, just like so, and then we're just gonna wipe it down by hand. Couple towels there.
Great.
The trick is to make sure it's dry afterwards.
Oh, yeah. I think we're out of toilet paper.
Well, we got that on the truck. So every unit gets 3 rolls of toilet paper.
There we go.
This unit doesn't have a hand sanitizer dispenser, so we always put bottles of hand sanitizer
Okay.
in them. We have a fresh bottle here. And then for our customer experience, we have some smelling disc, and that way it kind of masks the smell a lot more. It smells like a fresh flower in here now, but compared to before.
Yes. Okay.
That's it.
All right.
Wasn't so bad, right?
Not bad at all. Dude, I could rip a bunch of these. I feel like you get in the zone, you can crank these out, and it's kind of oddly satisfying. All right. Dude, that wasn't bad.
High off my first successful cleaning, we went on to challenge number 2, delivering porta potties. This is where we ran into some struggles.
So the trick is you want to get it squared up with the truck.
Okay.
So like,
You're gonna push it up? Okay. I got you.
and then pull it back a little bit. Tip it back, use your knee to push it on.
Okay. Oh, yeah, there you go. So, wait. So you're flipping it with your knee?
Yeah, you gotta push it on with your knee.
I need technique tips.
Now flip it up.
What I usually do is I shimmy it. Like,
You
Shimmy
can
it
shimmy
on?
it.
Okay, how
You have
close
that
was
lower
I to?
body.
Dude, I know.
You guys-
I'm making fun of
someone's
me.
skipping leg day.
All right. Okay.
Almost. A little bit more.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
And just push it all the way on. There you go.
Come on now, I can't be. Come on, I gotta get the full job.
You're gonna let a youngin'
Yeah, no,
show
I
you
can't
up
be
like
showing
that?
up here. I mean, you're working out at 4 a.m., Doug.
Yeah, I did legs today. I should be hurting. So we hook it to this hook.
Okay.
It should be the right length. And then just make sure it's kind of level all the way around.
Okay.
All right, Tom. So we're about to do, tell me what we're about to do.
I'm about to do a porta potty drop off. Just strapped it there. Got in my legs for today. It's gonna be good.
After getting humbled by this spunky 22-year-old, I was curious. Why did he skip college and get into the porta potty game?
The biggest thing is not wasting 4 years at something that I know I wouldn't use. 4 years is a long time, and in those 4 years, I was able to buy a house, buy a pickup truck, and expand the business here. So there's a lot of opportunity. People don't want to, they don't want to think about what happens in a porta potty. They just, they use them at a concert and like, oh, I feel bad for that guy, and go about their day. But retrospect, they can't find a job really. If they went to college for business, well, there's a million other people that just went to college for business. Here it's, we're always looking for people that are willing to take up the call, I guess.
And for one day at least, I'm taking up the call. Let's drop off some porta potties.
All right, good technique on that one.
Just kind of let it slide. There you go.
ways
Now
out.
this is where your core
Yeah, right.
gets into action here. Just give it a quick shimmy like this.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, it's nice on the driveway.
You want to get in back and pull them on.
Dropping in our magical blue chemical so it doesn't smell. Yes, sir. All right.
I'll do this one. So
Yeah.
you have to make sure these things are dry.
With job number 2 out of the way, it was time for my final examination. I would be changing out the toilets at a ritzy, private airport bathroom. Billionaire cheeks could be on these porta potties. I had no room for error. It was showtime.
No, you're all good.
How's it going?
You got this?
Yeah, yeah, I
Think
got
you
you.
can handle it?
Yeah, yeah, I got you.
I'll get the truck started.
Okay.
Let's see how you do.
You got the alcohol? Oh,
Looks good?
Yep.
Happy with your work?
I think so.
All right.
After spending 48 hours in some of the dirtiest jobs in America, the nature of the job actually didn't stick out to me as much as the people did. Aaron and Andy didn't seem cynical or beaten down by constantly dealing with the waste and afterthought of most people. They actually seemed energized by it, and their energy seemed to stem from one person.
100% my dad. He can outwork all of us. Like he's a madman.
My dad's always been a very hands-on person, and he definitely brought that down to us. Whether it's working on something, figure something out, stuff around the house, the work doesn't get done just by looking at it. You have to do it yourself.
Being part of something special, I think, was a driving factor. My dad, I can watch what he was doing, and he was trying stuff that, whoa, this is crazy, this is awesome, and I wanted to be a part of that.
We've always grown up with strong family roots. Always, your family's always got your back. So coming back to a family business from a corporation was very eye-opening. How much I took it for granted, at least.
And this encouragement and support from their family has allowed them to view what some people see as nasty and unseemly as an opportunity to provide a good service and to make a clean living with dirty hands.
I absolutely embrace that dirty jobs aspect. It's a job nobody wants to do, so I'll do it. I'll do anything. If it's disgusting, chances are I'll do it.
People will pay you to vacuum their living room. They'll pay you money to vacuum your living. You know what I'm saying? It's like what else will they pay me for? You go online, people are saying it's like, oh, American dream is over. We're just gonna be poor forever. I don't think so.
I just like learning new things too. I mean, whether it's this or doing garbage or whatever it is, I'll do it.
After a mandatory stop at Giordano's for some deep dish pizza, we left Chicago with full stomachs, new blue-collar friends, and a greater appreciation for the waste workers all across America that do the dirty work that we take for granted.